So I'm looking for my roommate, Kirsten Nidifer, class of 87. Do you know where she is?
Take your item and leave?
Yep. Yeah.
I pay for it.
So take it and leave.
Take me out of here.
Why?
You gonna take me out of here or what? I'm not dropping nothing. Touch me, bro.
Entitled people easily get upset over a lot of things, but mostly when they don't get what they want, even if they don't deserve it. These people are willing to wreak havoc and lose their dignity over trivial things. Unfortunately, cops have to deal with the chaos when entitled customers have public meltdowns.
Please help me out! Check my address, they kidnapped me! No one let me go! Help me!
On July 29, 2023, at a hotel restaurant, a woman was behaving aggressively toward the staff. The hotel asked the woman to leave, but she refused, and they were forced to call police.
Are you refusing to leave?
No.
Okay, get your bag and leave.
Show me where your personal space is.
You don't need to worry about my personal space. You need to get your bag and leave. You've been suspect.
Look at these guys! Look at those guys! And look at this guy! And I have no idea where my purse is. No, not something. No something. No.
She's about to go to jail.
Where?
Jail. Get your stuff and leave now.
It was obvious this woman, later identified as Elena, was intoxicated based on her slurred speech and her inability to keep her balance. She seemed to think the cops being there was some kind of joke, and even ordered the officer to go get her belongings.
Why?
Because it's not my stuff.
Why?
I'm not your.
You tell me to
I'm not your
leave.
personal assistant.
No, I
Get your stuff and go
understand.
now.
I understand.
Are you refusing to leave?
No,
Okay, then leave now.
I'm not leaving.
You're not
Because
leaving? Okay,
no,
that's fine. Put your hands behind your back.
press me for it.
Both your hands behind your back.
Because what? I told you not. I cannot find my bag, my purse, and my key
Quit.
over there.
Quit.
Do what? Oh my God! Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
The staff stood there watching and applauded the police for teaching this entitled woman a lesson. As they escorted the woman to the squad car, Elena changed her story, saying she wanted to leave, but the staff wouldn't let the woman get her purse. The excuses and the lies just kept on coming.
Oh my gosh! I'm really gonna feel so good about this.
No, I don't feel good about arresting
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because a woman who lives in Tulare Beach in a really nice suburban house is being arrested by a guy who literally told her he couldn't. Oh, look at my eyes for a second.
Stop.
He literally couldn't say
Ma'am,
that
come on.
he couldn't
You're about
leave
to catch
her.
another charge for resisting. Come on. Walk down these stairs. Watch your step.
To what?
You need to look down and watch
To
your step.
what?
Because you are walking down these stairs.
He wants me to walk down the stairs.
Yes, I do.
Why?
Elena was even struggling to complete coherent sentences. She berated the officers for making her walk down a flight of stairs, and then suddenly dropped to her knees and threw a tantrum like a toddler.
Oh my God!
Will you stand up?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Ma'am, stand up.
Her friend stood behind the officers and was filming the entire situation, so she'll now have multiple camera angles of her spoiled and drunken meltdown. Then she went full-on crazy, hurling insults at the cops.
Then walk. Then walk.
I want
want you to walk.
Do what? What you
Walk.
want me to do? What is wrong with you?
Walk.
Give me a
Walk.
I don't want to walk. What want me to do?
She continued screaming, crying, and shouting, and then for the second time, she threw herself to the floor. Then this frustrated officer noticed her friend still hanging around, so he had to give the woman a piece of his mind.
No, you didn't want to help me earlier.
No,
You could have avoided this. You're the sober one. You could have helped your friend. You refused. Ma'am, stand up. Stand up. No, we're way past that now. She's got two misdemeanor charges.
I can't feel my hands. Take those hands off.
If you stand up, you'll feel fine.
No, I can't. This hurts so much.
Elena claimed she was in so much pain from her trip down 4 flights of stairs that she just couldn't move her body. An additional officer arrived and helped physically carry her down the rest of the stairs and finally to the squad car.
Yeah,
Alright, gonna have to probably pick her legs up too.
oh my God!
Right?
Yep.
Once they got to the squad car, Elena did what every other Karen does when they realize their tantrum isn't working and they're surely off to jail. She tried to negotiate with the cops, but not in a humble way.
Guys, listen, stop, just stop. What do you need?
I need you to leave about 6 minutes.
What?
You refuse.
Just please stand up.
Just let me come.
We can't let you go. Stand up
Yes,
for
you
me.
can. Yes, we can.
Ma'am, stand up.
Yes, we can. I can let you go.
Ma'am,
Let me go.
how old are you?
What does it matter?
Because you're
Yeah,
acting
but
like a
yes.
9-year-old. Stand up.
Please.
Don't kick.
Sure.
Do not kick
I'm
me.
not going to
You're gonna get a
kick you.
resisting charge
I'm
if
telling
you kick
I'm
me.
telling you, I have a lot of money.
I
You know
don't care
it's
how much
tempting.
money you
I know. You know why? Because I'm telling you this right now.
You need
You
to
know
back up.
why?
Go over there.
You know why? Because all this can go away. You can go away and I can go away.
As if she hadn't made a mess for herself already, she then tried to bribe the cops into letting her go. But bribery, of course, is highly illegal, and that's another potential charge. But the real meltdown came when she realized that all of her excuses were used up.
Okay, which bag is hers?
What?
Which bag is hers?
This one?
Okay.
This is what one? I don't know the procedures.
The procedures, I need her bag.
Change all of this right now!
Let me
You
tell
can change all of this!
You break
You can
that
change
window,
all
you
of
get
this!
pepper
You
spray.
can change all of this
Do you
because you're a good
understand?
person! Just let us go!
Did you hear me?
Yes!
I need you to cool down.
I am
I'm not
calm.
yelling at you.
Just let us go! Just let us go! She has 2 kids, I have 2 kids! Let us go!
It makes no difference at all how many kids she has. The law is the law, and if she's so concerned about her kids, then she ought to be a better example to them and stop acting like this. Elena claimed she'd racked up a $600 bill, and that's what started the entire argument with the employees.
Oh, guys, I'm having such a fucking break in this big, mysterious that's taken over St. Peter's and all these clouds of like luxury and fucking like. Oh, I'm sorry. You can't even fucking navigate your out of this like luxury heaven here. You took a girl who is literally just a girl. She is still asking, why is she turned up by the police?
Through her drunken tears, she claimed she couldn't be arrested because she lived in a really nice neighborhood and she also had a master's degree. Ironically, her meltdown is not something you'd expect from someone who claims to be highly educated.
Pull over! You're a good person. Pull over! Pull over! I mean it. Pull over! Help me! Help me! Help! 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 Help!
kicking my window. Stop it.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I cannot breathe.
Claiming that you can't breathe doesn't really work in situations when you're sitting upright with nothing blocking your airways. Desperate to avoid being taken inside the jail, this arrogant woman continued claiming all sorts of police abuse.
Elena, come on out. Elena, let's get inside and figure out what's going on. All right, Elena, let's figure out.
The cops eventually took Elena out of the back of the car and took her right into the station. They charged the woman with criminal trespass, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. On October 27, 2024, in Palm Beach, Florida, a woman wanted to return an item to Walmart, but she was informed she could not return the item because she didn't have a receipt. She became aggressive with staff, who then called police for help.
Hi. What are we doing? I don't know. Are you stretching? I don't know. What do you want to do?
Are you arresting me?
No. What? You called us.
Sit.
I'm confused. What would you like me to do?
I'm deaf. I can't hear you.
Are you actually deaf?
This woman was later identified as Wendy. After Wendy realized the employees called police, she then called the cops herself, asking for help. So what I'm wondering is why she seemed ready to be arrested if she thought she was the victim.
How can I help you?
I can't hear you. I say really. Really.
Well, if you weren't listening to Kevin Gates, you could probably hear us.
Come on. What are we doing? Are we getting arrested or what?
You want to walk to the phone with me?
I can't hear you.
You are two dogs.
You guys want her trespass? Yeah, please.
Okay. What are you doing? This is comical. Okay. Have fun with your dance.
You! Sit the down!
Wendy here was screaming at her little dog, Prince Charles, who unfortunately had to witness all this. Unsure if Wendy was really deaf, the cops decided to write their instructions on a piece of paper, explaining to her that she had to leave if she didn't want to get trespassed.
Are you gonna leave?
I paid for that though.
Right. Okay.
Let's go.
So take it with you.
I'm trespassed? Yeah. Let's go.
So leave. Take your...
Anale no.
What?
Anale.
You're deaf. I don't...
You don't understand what I'm saying?
No.
I said sit.
Here, ma'am. Here you go. Here, ma'am.
Take your item and leave?
Yeah.
I paid for it.
So take it and leave.
Take me out of here.
Why?
You gonna take me out of here or what?
No, I don't want to.
You want her
Can you leave?
You can tell her outside of that she's trespassed.
I paid for this item earlier today and I'm not leaving until I get a replacement.
It was clear from Wendy's erratic behavior that there might be alcohol or mental health issues at play. The woman not only refused to leave, but she demanded the officers arrest her. Nobody in their right mind would do that.
I'm wanting to go and walk. Thank you. This is what y'all wanted.
You want it. Okay, take that off. Take it off? Yeah. Come on.
I love jail.
Hold your cuffs off.
And where's my item that I paid for?
You want to go to the phone?
My attorney's gonna love this.
You have ample opportunity to leave.
Literally.
Can you just get his 14? I'll write that. It's my pleasure to take this case. No, seriously.
That's Prince Charles. Don't with him.
As the officers escorted Wendy and Prince Charles out of Walmart, Wendy glared at passing customers and even laughed to herself at one point, as if everything that was happening was highly amusing to her.
Slow down.
Slow down.
Push me to hurt. I'm not hurting.
You're right. It looks better if I slow down. Yeah.
It does. You're on my time, bro. Okay, what are you doing?
Stand up and walk.
Can you walk? What are you doing? No problem. She wants to hang out.
Without further difficulty, the cops loaded Wendy in the back of the squad car. But then they noticed that Wendy had managed to keep a hold of her car keys, and she had them tightly clenched in her fist.
No, dummy. Yes, dummy.
I forgot you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Why did you throw your car keys that hit me?
Suck my
You want to charge me for that, Leo?
Yep, charge me for everything. I can get another f***ing dog. I trained that myself.
Man, I don't know why you're acting like that.
You having a good time? I'm not? Let's go.
Wendy originally claimed that Prince Charles was her emotional support animal and that he was very important to her. But then she said she didn't care about him. Makes you wonder what else the poor dog's been put through.
I'm 35 years old. I'm a f***ing doctor. I'm a doctor. Dr. thought he could f with me. Here we go again. Doctor. Medical malpractice. My attorney will love this.
If you want, I will include the felony charge of battery.
Felony? Felony!
If you want.
Love it. Love it. Felony.
I think it hit my arm by
Felony. Love it. Let's go. Let's go. I'm already a doctor. You think I give a f if you give me a felony?
The cops discovered that Wendy had a vehicle parked in the Walmart parking lot, and due to Walmart's policy of no overnight parking, they had to impound her car. And side note, if she's indeed a doctor, it's a terrifying thought that this deranged woman handles sick patients.
I'm hungry. I haven't slept in weeks. My grandmother's dying. Let's go.
Let's go.
If you want, you can let me know.
Yeah. What I want, do it.
Do what you want. Think I give a about a felony? Make sure you look up my history.
Justice, you just the dog? You
Yeah,
the dog?
just take the dog, HCC.
Mm-hmm. Take my dog.
With one random claim after another, it's getting hard to believe if anything she says is true. While running her through their system, the cops discovered that Wendy's ID was expired, which means that her driving to Walmart was illegal.
Cause y'all love doing this racist.
Not racist.
Suck my How about that?
What?
Why is this thing so long? Fingerprint me and give me my bail. Tell me what my bail is. And fingerprint my immediately. Cause I know how this works. I've done it multiple times. A felony though, that's new for me.
Originally in the open line, we're going back to the line. 30 years up top, anytime coming from the apartment building. And the building is correct. Play it outside. Black veil, black 30 degrees, okay.
All right, Miss Wendy, our lieutenant's gonna take some pictures of you. Oh, did you put your handcuffs in the front? All right.
Despite being flexible enough to move her handcuffs to the front, Wendy claimed that she was injured, which meant they now had to conduct an entirely new investigation and take pictures of her supposed injuries. Wendy then decided that she felt like undressing.
I got one in my belly button too.
Okay, I'll believe that one. You don't gotta do that.
Man, you don't have to
Yeah, you don't gotta do all that.
You don't want that?
No,
we'll get it.
Don't get that for jail. We're still get this one.
It smells like piss out here. I love doing this. Remember to call my attorney, Lauren Kaiser, a Jew from New York.
Obviously, Wendy doesn't understand something, and that's that a lawyer from New York is not going to stop her arrest happening in Florida. She further demanded that the cops call a social worker to help her clear out her Airbnb. Wendy was charged with trespass after warning, resisting arrest without violence, and battery on a law enforcement officer. On the 13th of February, 2022, a gas station employee called police regarding a woman who was causing a disturbance. The employee told police that she was over 6 feet tall, so clearly he would need help getting her out of the store.
Hi. Hi.
Morning.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Cold as hell.
Yeah, it is pretty cold out.
Mm-hmm.
What you doing here?
Walking.
Okay, she said that you've been here for a while. Do you mind
No,
if we
she's
talk?
a lying.
Do you mind if we talk outside, Shakira? Is that okay?
I don't give a what we do. You can't identify me as nothing but black in America. Thanks.
Can we talk outside real quick? Grab your stuff?
Who is we?
You and I.
You and I, and who else is out there?
No
There's
one.
gonna be a Greyhound track around this touch me.
Okay, I'm not touching you. Just asking you if we can talk
They don't
outside.
understand how to mind they own got flea bag business.
Alright,
Because I watch your while you watch everybody else
can you grab
every morning.
your stuff for me?
I don't give a about none of that. Can I do this? Yeah. What the look like I'm doing? Ma'am.
The woman's pants were inside out and backwards, which is a bit of a hint that she might not be in the right state of mind. The cops find out that the woman threatened the gas station employee, but when they asked the woman if she'd paid for her items, she became even more aggressive.
Oh, you and this Wisconsin got that is girl. I don't trust nothing about
I'm
you.
gonna come back in and talk.
You're a liar. That's why you still here. No, your mama's crazy. No, your mama's crazy. You a stone drunk last night.
Stop.
Your mama is a
Stop talking to her. Stop.
And you sit here and walk around and line the bathroom and
Please
don't
grab
clean
your-
up. That's why they lock the bathrooms on.
Okay, please grab your stuff.
Please.
Yeah. We can talk outside.
Sure can.
Absolutely.
Because I'm done talking.
Okay, let's go.
The officer's goal was to get the woman outside to make sure there'd be no conflict with the gas station employees or customers. It seemed like being nice and polite was working at first, but then the woman began interrogating the officer.
How old are you now?
Why?
So you over here with, let's go.
Yeah, I'm trying to be respectful to you.
Oh.
Cooperative.
Because all the stone drunks think these stone crabs ain't gonna got at least the beats on. Why are you waiting for me to follow you? Hell no, you walk. I'll follow you, bro.
Okay, well, it's officer safety. I don't like people walking
They
behind.
ain't got to do with me. She called 12.
Okay.
I was sitting on the toilet.
I understand.
No, you don't.
Can you please walk outside so you and I can discuss what's going on?
Can you please not tell me what to do, ma'am?
Well, she's asking you to leave.
I don't give a she's doing. What's her name?
All right, come on.
Thanks.
You want me to walk first? Let's go.
Yes. No,
Okay.
you're not gonna shoot me nowhere. You're not gonna shoot me nowhere, ma'am.
Okay. Well, if you don't leave right now, you're gonna go to jail for trespass after
Who
warning.
gives
You wanna go to jail?
Call my lawyer right now.
It's delusional this woman thinks a lawyer can help her. Lawyers don't have magical wands that can erase someone's criminal behavior. She also threatened the police by saying that if they put their hands on her, she'd cause a riot.
She's stone drunk. Like I give a she do. Or safe. Tell your mama. Save the drama for your mama, darling.
Can you please open the door? No? You're just gonna stand there? Just so you know, my partner's coming up behind you.
By nine, bro.
Okay. I'll be right with you.
What? All of our almost us.
Almost done.
So what are you doing all the way over here?
I live in Charlotte County and I pay
I know.
taxes.
I met you before. You live off of Dundee.
It appeared the woman was well known to law enforcement, which is usually a bad sign. She then proceeded to accuse the officers of threatening her. They gave her multiple chances to just walk away, but after continuously refusing, the cops had no choice but to take out the handcuffs.
So you're not gonna leave?
I'ma stand right here
Alright.
till my ride pull up.
Put your stuff down.
I ain't putting nothing down. I'ma stand right here.
Alright, so I'm gonna place you in cuffs right now because right now you're under arrest. Alright.
Who cares?
Alright, put your stuff down. Your stuff.
Don't push me. Don't touch me.
Why not? I'm trying to. Alright.
Just put your stuff down.
Oh, one that play.
Alright.
But they always want to take don't. I'm not dropping nothing.
The woman dropped her items to the ground and threw the male officer off her. She kicked the female officer, who then reached for her weapons belt and took her taser out. Then the woman delivered another kick and lunged towards the female officer.
If you didn't touch me, bro.
Go for it. I deployed already.
Let's go. No.
Taser.
I'm pregnant. And you people are saying to me. Thanks. They correct. Because I already called my lawyer.
The officer's taser did nothing to slow this massive and violent woman down. While the female officer kept her taser aimed at the woman, the male officer approached her and tried to get the other cuff on her other wrist.
No, you're not going to touch me. You're not going to violate me at all.
Lay on your stomach.
For what? Don't know.
Under arrest.
You're violating my human rights. You will not hurt me. You are not allowed to touch me. Lawyer! Oh, the law! Take me to jail. I posted bail. Let's run GTL crazy. Cause both of them is both law. They suspect every black person that walks in or out of a building.
This woman was the size of both officers combined, but they still managed to get her on her back and secure the handcuffs. Then they had to figure out how they were going to transport this woman to the car.
And I'm pregnant.
What are you
6
saying?
months.
On your feet. Come on.
No, I'm not moving. Kid, you tired, rodeo cowboy? Now you violated my human rights. Shots fired!
Unfortunately, I'm a pro at this point.
Who cares what you a pro at, man? Grab everything you got. Because when the hospital show up, they gonna be in a stretcher. Go ahead and police lobotomy vampires. We run GTL. Every person who has ever been in Ancestry.com is linked to me. God bless you.
She continued making strange claims and shouting incoherent sentences. The cops then had to take the taser barbs out of her, but when they did, she immediately began to fight them again.
Don't pull it out. Don't pull it out.
Relax.
You relax.
You can get on your feet?
No. I'ma lay right here. Period. Wait for a stretcher. Cause that's what you won't be on. Shots fired!
Yeah.
Call Soze! Call Kizzy! Call Davis! Call Gloria! Tell them come get me!
After multiple attempts to coax the woman onto her feet, the cops tried to pick her up, but she was way too heavy. They called for additional backup, and 3 additional officers arrived on scene.
I'm not resisting. Y'all the ones that tased me, right? You know I got nerve damage in my foot. I'm legally blind without glasses. Thanks. So now you want to sit here and show my like you own me, right? Very cute.
Hey, wait a second. Allow me to place this on her chest.
Just please. Disrespectful. They don't give a about nobody. They give a about the law. Who taught you what you know? And father, the grandmother.
They're on this side.
Don't pull shit out of me. Leave it in. I want documented pictures with DNA linking to the epileptic seizures from Seroquel and Depakote. Pfizer is people.
She then told officers she was pregnant with the devil and that after his birth, he'd seek revenge on the officers. She then accused the officers of placing cameras in her house and tracking her. Because a taser was deployed, they were legally obligated to call paramedics.
No, you are gonna transport me to the Veterans Hospital. Period. We getting the out of here. Then I'm gonna get a vet. Meet me there, cause they already weigh in.
Here, I'm just gonna cover you up a little bit, alright?
You do what you like, not what you want. Cause I want that little long neck to stop staring at me knocking on the goddamn door. You do what you like, not what you want. So you won't carry me around like a bag. Wonderfully. I'm not getting up. There are lawsuits against every hospital linked to my name. That. Now then printed hex on that. I warned her not to talk to me. I warned her not to touch me. I wanted her to stop commanding me to do. Well, you don't know me. I don't want bro.
Here, take this.
Cause I'm going to the Veterans Hospital.
It's unclear if the woman was actually a veteran or she thought it was the best excuse to avoid jail. Either way, she was successfully placed in the squad car. And while there was no one in the car she could talk to, it didn't stop the woman from continuing to spill her inner thoughts.
I am a trained tactical assassin. Very cute, per usual. Now, who is the owner of Food Mart? Assalamu alaikum. Let Miss Cameron that. Oh, her got they like get on double stack Big Mac booty. Transform me right on in. Take me right on in. Take me right on in. Cause I'm snitching on everybody. We gonna reopen all these trespassing charges.
They charged the woman with criminal trespassing, resisting arrest, and battery on an officer. While there was no confirmation of the various claims she made, there's a pretty high chance they were all untrue. What do you think? Please let us know in the comments. On October 27, 2024, at 3:19 a.m., inside a Key West, Florida gentleman's club, a customer turned aggressive when he was refused a refund. The employees there were unable to solve the issue themselves, so they called the cops for help.
What's going on? How's it going, sir? What's going on? Listen, yes. They're already giving me a refund paper because they charged me a certain amount. There's nothing. There's no service. There's no nothing. Nothing went down. They know that. They said the same thing and say, hey, you know what? Don't worry about it. I'll give you a refund. I said, okay, cool. I gave them cash. So what does that mean? They have to give me the same cash refund. It's not card. It's not anything. Okay, good.
This kind of sounds like a civil matter. So
yeah, it's easy. Okay. Real easy. Straightforward.
The customer claimed that he didn't receive adequate attention or the services promised to him. Based on the man's very slurred speech, the officer could likely tell he'd been heavily drinking. This situation seemed simple enough to solve, but it was clearly not over.
Okay, we have to put exactly what you expected to get and what did you not get.
I expected
What did you expect? What did you come out here and tell me you expected to get?
Bro, it's whatever you said.
No, put it down.
Whatever you said. And guess what?
What?
Nothing. In terms of time, time tells everything.
Look, you're
nothing from the time that I even stepped over to the time that I'm in here. was happened. So it doesn't matter
Why are
what
you yelling?
happened.
Look.
Zero time happened.
Buddy,
So that's
sir,
it. That's it.
can you not yell?
No, I hear you, but zero time happened. So it doesn't matter what it is. Nothing is
They have to
what
have a reason to give you a refund. Do you understand? So I'm trying to get you to fill it out.
Listen, just give me
Right,
the refund.
right.
I think you already know exactly what's going on here.
Okay.
It was a bit suspicious that the man was this upset about not receiving what he paid for, yet he said he couldn't remember what he was promised. However, these mysterious services were indeed expensive, totaling $200.
There's a safe right there behind her.
so I'm waiting.
Nobody here has access to that safe. Do you
Oh, you
understand?
do. How'd you put it in there?
We don't touch the safe. The armored car company opens the safe once a week, and then corporate has to go through everything that's in the safe.
You
can either fill that out
No, you
or
guys
just
do.
gonna leave. You're gonna be trespassing.
Brother, I guess so.
The cops explained to the man that his complaint was technically a civil issue, so if he really wanted his money back, he'd have to take them to court. But at this very moment, they wanted him to leave, and if he didn't comply, they'd issue the man a trespass.
They're trying to give you your money back, but there's a policy and procedures they have to follow.
Yeah, but they're not. Okay.
Okay, but they are. But you're
I get it.
hard-headed. You don't want to do it.
And
so
I'll go.
At
That's
this
fine.
point, you're gonna be trespassed from here if you don't leave. And within 10 seconds, I'm gonna arrest you for trespassing.
All right, fine. I'm gonna ride.
Go ahead. Doors that way.
Cool. That's what we're doing. You guys agree? Can I take this with me then?
You can take it with you.
Great.
Yes.
Paralegal, no. And this will be shut down.
The thing about entitled people is, they always want to threaten everyone when they don't get their way. The cops escorted the man outside, but then quickly realized that he drove to the establishment and was about to drive out of there drunk.
Hey, I wish I was. Hey, if you drive away in this car, I will arrest you for DUI.
Why?
All right, you want to do exercises to dispel my belief, or you just want to get out of the car? You're not drunk?
Exists.
All right, you can slur your word.
Absolutely not, man. I don't know what you're saying with any of that. I don't listen. I don't agree with any of those terms. I don't know what you're saying with that, man. I'm telling you that these girls are playing a weird game, and I don't play with any of that, dude. I came here to drop off something that I was meant to do, and I used 20 paces because that's what I was supposed to do with Sushi Song. That's it. That's what I did. Sorry? What about Garden of Eden? With Garden of Eden, that's something that I played with.
Okay, so the point I'm getting at is
I get these for free because I work here.
Okay.
I work in these places.
So you want to get out of the car?
I work in these places.
All right, get out of the car.
I work in these places, man.
Step out of the car, sir.
I don't know what you mean, man.
Step out of the car is what I mean.
This is illegal.
Sir.
This is illegal
Okay,
search and
great.
seizure.
Step out of the car.
This is illegal search
Step out of the
and
car.
I'm giving you a lawful order.
Sir,
Sir,
this is
step out of the car.
This is illegal.
Sir?
The other thing entitled people do is pretend they know the law better than law enforcement does. The man refused to get out of the vehicle and then reached for his center console. Police were worried that he might drive away, so they immediately took action.
Look, no, I'm not. Look, I'll put it on park. I'll put it on park. Sir.
Out of the car.
Please, look, I'll move. I'll move. Hey, listen, I'll move.
Get
Sir,
out.
I'll
Get out of the
move.
car.
I'll move. Relax.
Hey!
Before fleeing, he forced his car door shut, and it struck both officers. With crowds on the street celebrating Halloween weekend, the cops were rightly concerned about continuing the high-speed chase. While they lost sight of the man's car, he was spotted by another patrol unit, and they pulled the man over after dispatch sent out the vehicle's description.
Truman and White. Get out of the car! Step out of the car!
Get out of the vehicle!
Out of the car! Out of the car! Let me see your hands! Out of the car! Step out!
Step out of the vehicle!
Come on. Step out.
What's up?
Put your hands behind your back.
Why? Because she said so. Okay. Why though? Why? That's gonna come in something.
Yeah, something. We'll talk about it. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's sit over here. Take a few steps back. Sit down. Sit down. Okay. All right.
The man took off his shirt, perhaps hoping that the other cops wouldn't recognize him. This guy must have forgotten that his license plate and the vehicle were the same as they were. The man tried playing dumb, but the cops weren't buying it. The original cop that he almost ran over when he sped away arrived on scene shortly after.
Hey, coward. Get up. Hey, come on, get up.
Baseball bat. That's good.
Hope you enjoyed that, boss. Hope you had a good time.
That was easy. Full of dude.
The man didn't seem to care about what he'd done, but when that hangover wears off, this guy's gonna be in for quite a surprise. The cops brought him into the station, and that's when he had to do what he didn't like doing, filling out paperwork.
I don't know you, you don't know me, okay? So the reason that I'm here is we have your car, we towed it, and we're seeking civil forfeiture of your car. So we're seizing it, okay? This paperwork says, you can shake your head all you want. So this paperwork says, okay, so this paperwork has all of the information of when you need to request a hearing and all of that. So this is important, okay? Do you have a phone number that we can get to get into contact with you? If there's no phone number?
I don't know.
Okay, sounds good. So we can't get in contact with you other than writing you a letter, just so you know. So if there's any updates to the court case on the seizure hearing and stuff like that, we can't call you.
I don't know.
You understand?
You're talking about, man.
Your car. Okay, so just no phone number? Okay, so we're gonna put refuse for phone number. So we don't have one. Okay, sounds good. So are you gonna sign this piece of paper? It's not an admission of guilt or anything?
I don't have anything to sign here.
Okay, sounds good. So we're gonna do double signatures for refusal. He can go. I'll get him a copy. It'll be in your paperwork, okay? So your car is in our possession, okay?
This entitled man didn't have an ounce of remorse or any respect for law enforcement. They charged the man with disorderly conduct, aggravated battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting an officer with violence, fleeing and attempting to elude law enforcement, and refusal to accept or sign a citation. On the 8th of June, 2024, police officers received multiple calls, all coming from the same Marshall's clothing store, where reportedly there were two female customers fighting.
Hey. Hi. Hi, I'm assuming you know what's going on?
Somewhat. We had two women get into a fist fight in the middle of our sales floor.
Okay, are they still inside?
I believe one left. The other one's still here. I told her you guys were coming if she wanted to share anything with you.
Hi. What's going on? Heard you were in a fight?
No, I was in the store shopping and some lady just jumped on me. Don't know who she is.
Shortly after telling the officer that, the woman turned around and spotted the woman she claimed had assaulted her. This prompted another scene to break out right in front of the officer.
This right here. Hey, sit the f with me. She hit me. She jumped on me. Get her. Another unit. I'm not about to do nothing. Look at me. You're your way with the Jessica. Yeah, you want to please let me go. Please let me go. You just went on her. Oh my God.
She's in a brown and black shirt. She's walking towards Office Max.
Let me go, please. I just want
to calm down.
I couldn't understand. I'm trying to repeat. Let me go.
The other female is passing you now, 17, black and brown shirt in front of Office Max.
Yeah, I'm trying to push you. I'm calm. calm.
Obviously, the woman wasn't calm, but she certainly didn't remain calm. Due to the chaotic situation, and having not heard the other woman's side yet, she had to detain this woman in the green dress before continuing the investigation.
Come on. I'm calm. In the car. I'm calm. You want the other female caught or what? I said I'm calm. They go in the car. Can I get my stuff off the ground? Stay on the ground for right now. I didn't even do anything wrong. Why are you even messing with me? Why are you doing this? Ma'am, you went after her. Ma'am, if y'all get the video footage, you can see
There's a person on phone in the car. I can't understand you.
Sorry, she's on foot. Open the door. Just open the door. I just want to get. You're going in handcuffs. I didn't do anything. Fighting you. Stop this. I said, open the door. I will get in. Please. Oh my God. At this point, you attempted to attack her in front of me. You did. You could have just yelled it. Let go of your items. You could have been calm and we could have had her in handcuffs rather than you coming and attacking her. Do you understand? She just attacked me. Yeah. I did not know her from a can of paint. Yeah, but we could have had her instead of you yelling at me.
A second officer arrived, realized that things were getting heated, and stepped in to relieve the female officer. The officer tried to get more information from store employees who might have witnessed the fight.
One in the green says, I don't know who you are. The other one was like, yes, you do.
So they're actually physically fighting?
Yeah, yes. Like your hair, there's some of the leaves are
So did you actually see the fight?
I did.
What did you see?
The girl with blonde hair, she was just looking at pants in the clearance aisle.
Okay.
And then the girl with black hair came up to her and was like, I know what you did. My family lives here. And hit her.
Yep. Hey, so we got this story.
No, I tried to tell you.
Yeah, but you also attempted to run back
me.
Yes, I get that.
I don't know her.
Would you like medical attention?
I want to go home, please.
Once the officer heard the employee's statement that the woman in green did not throw the first punch, she was taken out of the squad car and released from her handcuffs. But it didn't matter, and the woman continued having a meltdown.
I'm just in here shopping, looking at clothes, and somebody just can jump on me. Ma'am, can I ask you some specific questions?
I don't want to answer nothing. I want you to write your name.
Would you like
I want your badge
attention?
number 8708.
Would you like medical attention?
To get my stuff, and I want to go.
Okay. Sounds good. Nope, she's declining. She's declining everything, so.
Would you like to pursue charges against her?
Yes, because I don't know her.
Okay, well then you have
I don't know her, and I'm totally upset right now because you put me in handcuffs, and I didn't do a thing to nobody.
Then you can
I was
look
in
at my
there
body
shopping.
camera at another time because you attempted to jump her in my
Somebody
presence.
just jumped me. What do you think I would do?
Jump back at her in my
What
presence?
you mean?
You
The lady
rushed
just
at
tried to
her.
tell you that it was somebody else. And you pushed me up against the window, put cuffs on me. I told you I wasn't gonna go after her,
No,
but I ain't even gonna walk away.
Do you want to pursue charges?
I said I want to press charges against her and you.
Both of the officers continued to try and calm the woman down. While this was happening, just a few blocks away, another squad car spotted the other woman involved in the fight.
Stop. Do you have an ID on you?
I do.
Okay, let's just start there. Any weapons on you?
No.
Okay. All right, Brandy, what's going on?
When I was in the store, it was a lady
What store?
in Giant Eagle.
Okay, take 2 steps back
When
from
I
me.
was in the store at Giant Eagle, it was a lady all black. She got in the line behind me up here. I went in here to Wings to get a cup of ice. I sat there and ate my food. Another woman showed up in the store with a little boy. Then I walked out in Marshall's and she was in there. And so I was like, why are you following me? Why do you have sunglasses on? And she turned around and hit me and we got into it.
Brandy's statement was entirely different. Brandy said that the other woman followed her to a wing restaurant and then to Marshall's, where she confronted the woman.
And then assaulted you while you're in the line at
That is
Marshall's.
correct.
Okay. And you didn't have any confrontation or
No, I
conversation?
told the little boy he had good hair, he needs some grease. So I come back in, and she was like, what are you talking to him for? What you saying this for? And I was like, why do you have on sunglasses? And she just hit me. She bit me on my face. You can tell.
Stop. I can see scratches.
She bit me.
Let me ask you something else. Don't take offense to this.
That's fine.
Are you on any medication?
No.
Are you supposed to be on any medication? Do you feel like you
No, I don't like being followed. I don't like
listen, I'm just asking.
Well, you gotta do your job. I understand that.
In Brandy's recollection of events, exactly where all this happened in the store kept changing. Brandy claimed the woman in green just ran up to her and bit her in the face. As there were so many inconsistencies here, the cops would have to get to the truth by looking at the security footage.
Glasses. I said, are you stealing? She had on sunglasses.
So you initiated the contact with her?
No, she initiated the contact with me. I said, what are you up to? Are you stealing? And she got upset.
22.
And put her hands on me when I asked if she was stealing.
You get an idea, another female.
Sorry.
It was clear in the video that Brandy threw the first punch and therefore was the primary aggressor. While the cops stood there waiting with Brandy, suddenly the victim pulled up in her car.
You know you're gonna get two different sides of the story.
Well, until
you're gonna get her side and my side, and then you're gonna
understand.
Okay, that's fine.
We're gonna figure out what's going on. I have another lady down here with yellow dread. Okay, stop. You were just with another. They're all back down here. Stop.
I need to get to the police station.
Yeah, she's.
Can you tell me where the police station is?
22. They're fine. Hey, come back here now. Stop moving. Stop moving. Okay, stop moving. Just come over here.
The officer explained to the blonde woman that if she wants to press charges, she'll have to give the cops a written statement, which she continued to refuse to do. In reality, the woman seemed too upset to comprehend what he was saying.
She came out the store as I was talking to the lady, and I was like, there she go. She goes to walk off. She didn't pay no attention to that lady. She let that lady walk off.
Okay, well, listen, we're coming after the fact of everything that's happened between you two to a situation that everybody is screaming, moving away. We start detaining people to try to investigate. Listen, I'm trying to help you understand what I'm saying.
You're listening to your fellow police officers.
Listen, I'm just collecting information.
I'm so distraught right now.
You don't want to do this right now?
Because I don't believe that y'all would take an innocent. No, I don't even believe him because he just tried to discredit me and make it seem like
I'm not discrediting anything. I'm asking.
I don't want to talk.
She continued refusing to fill the statement out and went on refusing to talk with the sergeant, which didn't make sense because he's the person she'd have to speak to at the station anyway. Sadly, nothing the cops said seemed to get through to the woman.
I just want to go to the police station.
Okay,
please.
Who else is at the police station? This is it.
Yeah. The police station is here, but yet still I get put in handcuffs, and the lady's still standing outside.
She's the teen over there.
I need people, badge numbers. Yes, I want everybody badge numbers, because guess what?
I haven't even talked to you yet.
Yes, you did. I pulled up and just
I've talked to you for 2 seconds.
Look, all I want to do is make a police report and go to the hospital and go home. I don't trust any of y'all. All I was doing was shopping. That's all I'm just I just can't get a grip on it. I'm just innocent. I didn't do anything.
When it comes to this woman, no amount of explaining was going to make any difference. Brandy was charged with disorderly conduct and assault. Her disorderly conduct charge was dropped in court. As for the assault charge, she pled not guilty, and the case is still pending. On the 4th of June, 2024, a car dealership called police when a man threatened the finance department with violence if they didn't give him funding for a Ford F-150. Upon arrival, the cop spoke with one of the employees to understand just what happened.
Watch for a minute and see what happens, or... Well, what do you guys want to do? You guys want him out of here? Well, yeah, I mean, the odds of him buying a vehicle, from the same deal. So if you guys want him out of here, we'll get him out of here. Mm-hmm. If you want him trespass him, so if he comes back, he can be arrested.
Mm-hmm. You want to go there and kind of investigate what you're talking about people's going to, like I said, the thing he told us is if we submit it to a bank and the bank turns it down, they're all going to, he's going to all of them.
Yeah. So if you guys tell him to leave and he doesn't leave, I can arrest him for trespassing.
Okay. All right.
The officer waited as the employee went to speak with other associates. The finance department decided that they didn't want to do business with the man. So the officer went with the employee to confront this unruly customer.
Sir? Is there any way, so I don't think we're going to be able to do business with you. Really? Yes, sir. Yeah, you're kind of raising some concerns with my sales associate.
All right. Do you have an ID on you? Yeah. Do you have an ID on you?
Yeah, I do.
So.
But I can't do this.
So I've asked for your ID. I have a legal reason to ask for your ID. If you don't show me your identification, you're going to go to jail for obstruction.
What, you trying to get a loan?
No. I need to see your ID. They want you trespassed.
Trespass?
Absolutely.
So he could legally trespass the man, the officer had to see his ID. But the man continued being disrespectful, walking away from the officer and ignoring the officer's requests. The officer here had no choice and had to detain the man because he was not free to leave.
I gotta go back to the hotel.
No.
Come on, man. What are you doing?
You're going to my cop car.
Oh, come on.
446, send me 35.
What are you doing? Let it go. Until the police go. And it's inside our teeth.
A dealership employee saw the officer fighting with the customer alone and ran outside to help since the cops seemed to be struggling. The officer asked the employee to help get the man's hands behind his back so he could get him handcuffed.
61. Let go of the truck.
Really?
Turn over. I got him right. Hands behind your back.
I'm alright.
Why is he getting
No. Get your arm.
Backup arrived to assist in what had already become an unnecessary struggle. This entitled customer thought he could threaten his way to a car loan, but the only thing this guy got was some jail time.
No, he's good. I'm alright. He's just going to jail. My car's on the other side of the building. All I did was ask for your ID.
I'm sorry.
All I did was ask for your ID. Now you're going to a jail for obstruction and trespassing.
Disorderly conduct.
And disorderly
License.
battery on Leo. Resisting, whatever you want.
Sorry, I appreciate you being here, brother.
Sadly for this guy, it was too late to be sorry. The dealership employees said the man had come in on previous occasions and had also threatened them then. After his arrest, the man accused the officers of breaking his arm. They charged the man with disturbing the peace and resisting an officer without violence. His bond was set at $7,500. On the 20th of July, 2024, police were called to a restaurant in Florida where a female customer allegedly assaulted one of the employees. When the cops arrived, this hostile suspect was outside.
Put your back down. Put your back down.
No, I paid my bill. Okay, you coming in jail?
Put your back down.
There we go.
Drop your
bill.
glasses.
So I paid my bill.
Stop turning around on me.
Okay, what did I do wrong? What did you arrest me for?
You're not under arrest, you're detained.
Okay. Because I paid my bill, and they accused me of not paying my bill. I paid my bill, and he's been following me for blocks. So I went back there, and I was like, that's defamation of character. I was like, I'll take a rain check for that.
Okay.
And he has a big problem with that. He's been harassing me.
Here, I'm gonna help you sit. Wait, just sit.
Nope. So like I said, I paid my bill.
Okay.
And my answer to paying my bill was for his staff to be like, you're who doesn't pay her bills, put your credit down, then.
Where was this at?
At the White Rabbit, where he's from.
Okay.
So the manager said he would give me a free beer for the trouble. And this is the free beer for the trouble. This is a free beer for the trouble. This is a free beer for the trouble.
Okay.
Based on the woman's very impaired speech and the fact that her story doesn't make much sense, it's safe to assume that the woman had a few too many drinks. The woman claimed that the employee from the bar followed her to another bar, demanding that she pay her bill.
So they said, so yesterday,
Stop yelling at me.
so yesterday, the bartender that's there took my money, charged my card, and then poured me the beer. I said, do not pour me a beer until you charge my card. So he charged my card, poured my beer. Then he went off to do back work.
Are you hurt?
A female came up, and she said, you're a you didn't pay for your beer, I was about to leave. And so I was like, that's not true. And so the manager
came. You have anything in your pocket?
Yeah. The manager came and said, you get a rain check. Don't worry about it. And so then he doesn't like that. So he said, no. So I got a beer last night.
Hold on. Before I ask you anything, let me just read you this, okay?
Don't worry about it. I'm all right.
That's fine. I have to read it to you anyway. You
Go
have the
ahead.
right to remain silent.
While one officer took over babysitting duty for this belligerent woman, the other officer approached the man she accused of following her to get his side of the story. Apparently, this whole situation started yesterday.
So yesterday she came in, and apparently, you know, we pre-authorized cards. Okay. So we pre-authorized her card. It wasn't. This is yesterday. This started. So we pre-authorized her card. She paid her bill. There was no problem. She came in today causing she caused a ruckus yesterday, saying she wasn't paying her bill. Blah blah blah. Today she came in causing a huge scene, yelling, making a big ruckus at the bar. I asked her to calm down
How long
nicely.
ago was that? A few minutes ago?
This was just not long ago, maybe.
Just make sure.
Yeah. I asked her nicely to leave. She caused a huge scene. She got in the elevator, didn't go anywhere, came back out. I asked her nicely to get in. I rode the elevator down with her. I stayed my distance, and when we walked out of the elevator, she hit me right in the face.
Just to be clear, you rode the elevator because you wanted her
out of the property.
Out of the restaurant.
Out of the restaurant, correct. And then as I stepped out of the elevator, she turned and me right in the face. Right in here in the face. I mean, I doubt there's going to be a mark, but she definitely hit me and then pushed me away.
Any witnesses there?
There was a couple right outside out there.
The employee told police that he was tired of people stepping on him, and as a result, he decided to press charges. While the other officers went to look for security footage, the woman then turned her unwanted attention towards the cop that was keeping an eye on her.
These guys owed me a rain check because they accused me of down on the gas. I'm sorry, I went to Harvard. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My bad. You can't do that. I paid my credit card. You can't just walk up to me and say all this. I have rights.
There's no violation of your rights. You can say whatever.
No. Well, I'm sorry, but I mean, she's gonna call me a and say I didn't pay for my drink at the bar in the establishment. I thought management might want to worry about that, and they did. They apologized because they come back for a paycheck, and then he caused this. Defamation is civilly, it's no, you're talking about the criminal law. But civilly, I can sue them for defamation. Civilly. You clear on that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You seem like it. Too much hair gel?
This woman thought that having gone to Harvard, she now had the authority to tell the officer what was legal and what was not. The woman then revealed how dumb she was when she confused the company name on the body camera and thought it was the officer's real name.
I don't know. I would have no idea, Axon. I mean, you act like I wouldn't know. It's all just on the download, is it? I mean, you're wearing mirrored sunglasses. Let me see your eyes. Take your sunglasses off. Thank you. If water's happening, you're not supposed to have them on.
when you're detaining someone. No, actually, I will just retain the law.
It's not a law violation. By any means.
It's a work violation.
The policy was not anything like that.
Oh, that's good to know. We'll change that.
No problem.
So when you graduate Sarasota? High school. Where'd you go? Where? Where?
Booker High.
What high school is that?
Booker High School.
Where?
So,
Okay. So I'm looking for my roommate, Kirsten Niederfer. Class of 87. Do you know where she is? Do you know where she is? Because my children were brutally. Do you know? So you went to Poker High School? Oh, is this what it's all about?
yes, clearly you don't know how to calm down.
I do, but
Have a
you're
seat.
gonna lie. Oh, you're shaking. You're
Have
shaking. You're shaking. I will.
See the car. Come on, step out.
Away from my sleep.
Stop.
I deserve that. Don't I have Jackie Kennedy's daughter?
Like 3 times.
All right,
that's another charge, thanks.
I could have sworn that a while ago, this woman was acting like a victim, but she could only pretend to be innocent for so long before that image crumbled. What we're seeing at the moment is exactly the same behavior that got her kicked out of the restaurant to begin with.
It sounds like that's the route you want us to take, which, guess what? We're not in the business of doing what you want. Okay. So,
What did I do wrong other than yelling at his phone saying, why are you following me? So a man can follow me down the street?
Relax.
No, I want to know. What did I do wrong?
So I'm going
Because I've never assaulted a man in my life. But they could assault me and you can put me in prison for it? No, why are you assaulting me? No, why are you letting him assault me?
So here are your charges. You said you don't understand your charges, right? Would you like to know them?
Yeah, let me know. I want you to charge him. You're a police officer. Where I want you to charge him with assault. Oh, you said I hit him, right? So he got close enough for me to hit him, but he's calling the police on the phone, threatening to call the police, threatening me, following me for 3 blocks, and he didn't assault me. I want all of them.
All of them? Like all of them stuff.
Yeah, I want all of my stuff with me.
Right now. Well, that's not going to happen.
The wallet on the phones, maybe.
Yeah, please.
You on both phones that
Yes.
don't work?
Perfect. So those will come with you. All right, so your charges today are simple battery,
Oh, I battered him.
disorderly intoxication.
Oh, really? Because he had 1 drink.
This insufferable woman was taken to jail and charged with disorderly conduct, battery, and resisting arrest. We hope she stays off the booze, which might help her realize that she needs a little bit of humility. Man alive, those were some really intense tantrums. No matter how many second chances they were given, not one of these entitled people took the offer. Let's hope they all learn their lessons and they'll stop having these public meltdowns. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.